Valorize your mental health because your mental health is everything worth prioritizing in this life. No matter who comes to you and say what, your mental health should be your first priority because even if you want to play the good Samaritan in the world, the good version of yourself to the world will still call you bad. So, whatever thing you are doing, make sure to do the right thing and make sure to abide to the law of nature. Jonathan, on his own part, is facing the music that he brought upon himself. And guess what? The hotel manager is now dancing to his tune of rhythm that he wrote. He was the one that accepted bribe and had to set up Mr. Hans. And today the consequences is right before his very own table. How is he going to accept this or not? Let's find out. And Debbie also with a maker are planning to buy him. Now, would they succeed in buying this man? Let's find out in today's episode. And talking about Clara. Do you know that Clara had to sanction Benny, slap Benny, and Benny was shocked, thinking that she was fighting for Clara. And Clara said, "Do not fight for me. I have told you, I want you to grow up like the one I raised morally and right." In fact, today is packed with a lot of juicy information that you need to see in today's episode that will make you smile. First of all, Jonathan was in the house lamenting. How am I going to continue feeding? There is no money. There is nothing. I don't even have anyone that can run to because Kennedy have shut the doors before my very own eyes. You remember Kennedy warned him that he is done having a useless friend in his life, right? Like Jonathan. So the Mr. Useless Jonathan now was contemplating, how am I going to fit? Am I going to cope? Am I going to succeed or survive? And Benny came and told this man that, "Dad, I used to remember how you used to hustle and take good care of us. I used to remember how you used to go and mix sand and cement. What happened to those days? Why are you this lazy? How are we going to cope in this house without Clara, my mother? If you would have known that you are not having a job, you could have first of all obtained one before chasing her out of this house. I stood with you and I fought with you. Now it's for you to do your own part of the agreement. You are failing. You are not taking up to my expectation. Remember, you promised me that if I abide and do what you are asking me to do by chasing this woman out of this house, you are going to take care of me. Now you're not even taking care of me. You are making me to be going back to mom and begging her and let it look as if we are fools. I don't like it. I don't enjoy this thing that I'm doing, going back to her, taking food and all the like, money for school. Man up and take charge of your home. Be responsible. Stay away from bad friends, especially that one called Emeka. He is not helping you in any way. The only person in your life is Kennedy. This child is just so wise. At her age, the way she reasons, it baffles me. Jonathan, that is above 40, is not even reasoning like the daughter. It's really true that a fool at 40 is a fool forever. Now, Jonathan turned and told Benny that, "Benny, it's not as if I enjoy everything that is happening. I want to get something doing. I want to take care of you. I don't love what I'm saying. Just that I'm moving everywhere. I can't seem to have a job." Jonathan, have you been moving around? Because I doubt this thing, oh. This statement, I doubt it. You have just been as useless as he good. You are not been moving around. Even the little money you stole from your daughter, you rather went drinking and got drunk with it. Is it that your problems have already overshadowed your reasoning capacity and your friend is also engineering it and you are going the wrong way? I just hope you look back and see that you're on the wrong track and come back to the right track. Benny now told Jonathan that her elastic limit is expiring. She will not be able to sit here and watch him humiliate her every day and not provide for her to eat. That she will pack and go her to her mother. And Jonathan want her not to try that. That why will you go back to your mother? Stay here, I'm going to do something. And as they were speaking, guess what? Lights went off. Will Jonathan have money to pay the bills? Hey. And this one is the one that Clara paid to. Now the money is gone. The child told Jonathan that, "See, light, we are in darkness. For how long will we be in darkness? You don't even have money to feed us. Talk less of paying electricity bills. How will you recharge the electric card?" She got angry and left. which is very true. As a man, you need to take care of your responsibilities. Please, I beg of you, don't allow laziness and stupid people clout you or roam around you and make you foolish in life. Jonathan went and packed his dresses. Since there's no electricity, who is going to wash the dresses for him? Because the washing machine is always doing that. He now brought them to Benny. Will Benny accept to wash these dresses? Benny is really showing this man hard times in this household. She's up to something good. She really bent to see that the man changes for the interest of everybody. And if he does, it will be good. But I doubt if Jonathan is that type that will change. He brought the dresses and gave Benny to wash them. Benny said she is not going to wash them. Benny said besides, her own dresses is her mother that usually wash them for her. So she's not going to use her hands and wash the dresses with it. That if Jonathan wants his dresses to be washed, Jonathan should then pay the bills and let them use the washing machine and wash those dresses with it. That she's not going to do it, and Jonathan thought it was a joke. She told Jonathan that man up to your responsibilities. I will not use my hands to wash your dirty dresses with it. And she wanted to leave. Jonathan pushed her on the chair and told her to be very careful with him. That what useless and idiotic nature of hers is this. Let her better take these dresses and wash. If not, he will beat the living day out of her. And this girl said, try me. If you dare raise your filthy hands on me, this will be the last day or the last time you are setting your eyes on me. I'm going for good with Clara. As they were shouting, Teresa got noises in the room and came out and was asking, what is going on here? Benny got angry and left without explaining anything to Teresa. Teresa now told Jonathan that what is it? Jonathan explained everything to Teresa, and Teresa now told Jonathan to calm down. Jonathan said, no, I will not calm down. Is that your useless sister that have caused all this? Is that your useless ballock of a sister called Clara that I brought into my life that have frustrated me and kept my life in this position that I am today? Do you know that I used to be one time Big Joe that I used to club and drink in Banana Island? That is where I used to drink. Then this your useless sister came with her ill luck and baptized me with it, and now I am suffering and even drinking Gary. This lady got angry and told Jonathan that don't involve me in this child's upbringing. If this child is brought up in a very rude way and in a very rugged way, rough way, don't involve me in it. But one thing I want to tell you is this. She got expectation. Do the right thing. If you go out there and fence and bring home, this child will give you the maximum respect that you deserve. Respect is earned and not spoken by mouth or not demanded. Guess what? When she was still trying to talk, Jonathan got angry. She noticed that Jonathan is already angry. She had to do what? She had to take the dresses herself to go and wash them to solve the situation. Benny just left instantly and went to see the mother. Now, how will Clara's reaction be hearing that Jonathan wanted to beat this child? She went and reported Jonathan to Clara. And Clara told her that, see, my daughter, you said you refused doing what? She explained everything and Clara landed her one dirty slap. She was shocked though. She said, Mom, you are slapping me because of that useless fool. She slapped again. You don't have to address him as useless fool. That man you are saying useless fool is your dad. Accord him that respect. No matter what, he remains your father. Have you forgotten that I used to wash those dresses and used to wash them too? So what happened now? Because I'm out of that house, out of a sudden you want to become a queen that cannot do anything because I'm no longer there. You will go back and wash those dresses and apologize. I raised you well. I never raised you to be rude. I never raised you to be mouthy. Why are you making as if I raised you badly? This child got angry and left. Jonathan, you're missing out on a good nature called woman in Clara. Clara, your type is very difficult to find. Despite everything that happens to you, you always stand for the side of truth to teach this child and correct this child the right way. Never a day have you ever taken side or to talk for your advantage. No. Your type is truly rare. Coming to Hans. Hans was in the office. The detective walked in and told Hans that, see, from the look of things, it shows that Debbie was not the only one in collaboration of what happened to you. Debbie is having somebody that she's working with, and that person I'm yet to find out. He is talking about Emeka. So what we are going to do is what? We are going to confiscate the hotel management. Sue the hotel, ask questions, and when the manager is questioned, the truth will come out and justice will be served and your image, dignity will be restored back onto you. And this guy said, yes, that is the best thing we need to do. Hans now gave him the authorization to go and find out from the manager. Here comes dishonesty. Here comes greed. And here comes eating where you did not sow. The manager was shocked to discover that investigations have been opened up and that he is going down for his dirty actions. Just see what he did is not costing his job, costing his life, costing his image, costing his dignity. Because of how much? Because of mere groundnut money. When the detective met with him, the detective told him that the CCTV footage in this company or in this hotel was tampered with. What was your reaction to it? Did you call your general overseer? Did you notify them? He said he sent, but he had to. Did you send an email? If yes, give me the email. Let me see it. He said no. He gave it a call. Meanwhile, he never did anything because the general overseer is not aware. If he was aware, such a thing cannot even take place in his establishment. Now, when they were questioning him, he was speechless. That's why he was sweating. He now told the detective that he is innocent. That he doesn't know what is going on here because even Hans himself is the one that booked for the hotel. Meanwhile, Hans never did anything as such. The detective questioned him and told him that they are going to meet in court if he cannot provide the email that he sent to his general overseer, and then he's going to summon the establishment to court and he will face the rhythm of his music. That is how he was sweating. He now called Emeka. Emeka now was on his way coming there. He now told Emeka everything. Emeka now warned him instead not to expose him, that he should be smart enough to clean up the mess. He said, how am I going to clean up this mess? If I'm going down, you are going down with me. Remember, I was in my office. You came and met me. You convinced me. You pleaded with me when I told you that these things are above the law. These things does not go with the rules and regulation. I am not involved in illegal stuff. You told me that nothing will happen. That nobody will be aware of it. That people do it and go scot-free and nothing happen. You convinced me to act in your favor and you begged me to help you. You begged me and I helped you. When I helped you, what happened? I helped you. Now it has backfired. My fears have come to pass. You are now abandoning everything to me. And you are telling me that I should not get you involved. You are telling me that you already paid me my money. That I should sort myself out. Do you know that it's about my dignity, my self-reputation? Do you know that I can go to jail? What are you talking about? So, the manager knew all this. But he still did what he had to do with Emeka. Remember, Emeka went and met the other manager in that establishment. That manager told Emeka that he is not involved in illegal things. He cannot do it and he will not do it. That he works by the rules and regulation and nobody can come and use emotions to make him do what it is not right. It is not of his nature to do things like that. And Emeka now left. That was simple. This manager could have refused doing it. But out of the money that was proposed to him, he had to do what? He had to accept the job and he did it. And now he wants to play victim. He wants us to pity him. No way. We will go hard on him. He is the scapegoat. They will use him and teach others a bitter lesson. And no matter what you do in life, know that you are sowing a seed. Either your seed will be positive to generate positive income, or your seed will be a bad one that will germinate destruction upon you and your household. That is just the law of nature. The law of nature doesn't spare. Good and bad is presented before you. You choose to do the good or you choose to do the bad. And let no one ever manipulate you or make you think that refusing to do bad thing is making you wicked or making you bad. Nobody should ever convince you like that. Stand for the truth. Stand on your grounds and do the right thing. Say no. Learn to say no. This is where this manager failed, but the others said no, but this one failed to say no. He looked at the money, he looked at the emotional talks presented to him by Emeka, and now he is in a mess, and Emeka is telling him that he should not get him involved in it. He will soon be going to court. Do you know what that means? All his hard work, all his years of education, all his years of living life, it will be destroyed right before his very own eyes just because of how much that they paid him to do a dirty job. Now, Emeka left. When Emeka left, what pained me the more is that the same person that you are doing this dirty job for is not even having a life. Oh, the person is a scammer, the person is a cheat, the person is a manipulator, the person doesn't have self-dignity. The person came and made you that you are living your life the right way and manipulated you, and you accepted to do the illegal thing. Now you are now bundled together with the person. And this Emeka now with Debbie are planning now to buy this manager. Since the manager said that he cannot eat alone and die alone, that all of them will go down. But remember, when they are doing this agreement, it's always like, no, nothing will go wrong, nothing will happen. No, even if something happen, we will do this, we will do that. But now, when something happen, they'll start warning you and telling you that they are not part of it. You lie, oh, you must reap what you sow. Now, Emeka and Debbie are planning to buy the manager, because if they buy the manager will be silent, and the manager will not be there again to represent in court to say the truth of what happened. Remember, the manager have eaten from this person. Now, would they succeed in their plan of action? Debbie now took the car, went and was strapping the manager with it. You see how you look the screen very well. You see how she's parking the car, right? She has parked the car and she's acting like a normal car driver on the road. While waiting for the manager, you see how the manager is coming behind, right, in his own car. So the manager have bypassed her. Now, she has kicked the car. She's off, following the manager. When she will get to where the manager is, she will now hypnotize the manager. And when they hypnotize the manager, they will carry the body of the manager. They will go and buy him. And the story will end there. Now, it will not just end there. That will be the end of the manager. But we just hope nothing bad come upon this man, because he's having a family. The fact that he accepted to eat money that is not yours, that is not his, doesn't mean that he should sacrifice his life behind it. It's better let him go to prison than to die, right? Okay, what I want to tell you people is this. Whenever you are in your office doing your job, if somebody walks in there and the person doesn't want to abide with the rules and regulation, kindly open the door and ask the person to leave. Forget about the little money they will pay you behind to do jobs. Those things have repercussions. Those things will not sit right with you. You know what they call the law of nature, right? It will come for you. You see all these things that we do in life, it is a seed we are sowing. The seed you sow is the seed that will follow you. Either karma goes to you or karma comes to you. So let's be very careful in our actions. Emeka and Debbie, they are already a destructive people. They have no future again. Automatically, they are heading towards doom. Now, Jonathan on his own part, look at his nonchalant attitude. Look at where it has placed him. So, whatever thing we are doing, make sure you do the right thing. Nobody should manipulate you in doing the wrong thing and making you feel guilty, okay? Use your brain in doing anything that you want to do in life with it. And for those of you who think that entering marriage is a child's play, you can go there and do anyhow. Nature always speaks in various ways. Clara is not using her brain. Clara is using her heart. Clara is using her emotions and letting the doings of Jonathan get over her. Be realistic in your thoughts. Be realistic and face the truth. Let people know you for your dignity. Let people know you that you don't stand for illegality. Because when they know you for that, no one will have the courage to face you. No one will even walk up to you to tell you such a thing. There are some people in life, check around you. that you just know. If they say that meet this person so that this person will, let's bribe this person to do this thing, instantly you will just say that no, this one will not dare it. Oh, this one is not like that. Look at those that cheat in class when they are writing exams. They already know that this person can never cheat while writing exams, but they already know those that can cheat. So be a man and a woman of value. Be a man and a woman of dignity. That is what I can have to tell you for today's episode. That's the lesson that we have today. The manager is dancing to his tune. Now he is facing the consequences of his actions. He is now regretting that if I would have knew, I would have walked these people out of my office. But it is too late. You are going to dance and drink the water that you carried in your bucket. Let's just hope you go to jail and they should not pay you. That's the only thing. Because at the end of the day, when you are dealing with criminals, the end of it is that what? They'll kill you. Yes. See you in our next video. Valorize your mental health, because your mental health is everything worth prioritizing in this life. Anything that wants to come between you and your mental health, say no to that thing. Let nobody pressure you in life. Okay? Let no one pressure you in life. Remember, the Bible tells us that it may tarry, but surely it will come to pass. Even if you are doing the right thing and things are not working for you, keep doing the right thing. One day the doors will open for you. Nature will speak in your favor. The moon will roll in your favor. The sun will roll in your favor. The stars will roll in your favor. And nature will speak for you and your generation to come. See you in our next video.